like I don't know how to record anymore. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Damola. We're just going to jump into this Get Ready With Me. I've gone ahead. I'm actually going to put a little bit more Rosewater toner on my face just to hydrate before I continue with my skincare. So I'm really excited for this video because I am once again showing y'all a new Glossier product that has been talked about pretty recently. So I have their their Skywashes, if I can do this properly. These are their Skywashes. It's 7 shades. I think I have the card around here somewhere. Yeah, so it came with a little cute card. So basically these are Skywashes, which is a long wearing eyeshadow with a diffused matte finish. It's inspired by unglazed pottery and the Southwest landscape. So you can either add a little bit for just some depth to your eye area, or you can add more for a refined modern wash of color. Basically, here are the 7 shades, and the shades go as follow. Lawn, which is like a green. Pool is like a cornflower blue. I'm not sure what cornflower is. Maybe like, I don't know, never mind. Pebble, which one's Pebble? Pebble is a neutral taupe. Valley is a warm peach. And I'm going to insert how I swatched on my arm. It's not a great swatch, but it should give you an indicator of how it looks on my skin. And then Terra, which is my favorite, and I'm probably going to be using it today, which is a burnt sienna. And then there is Echo, which is a cocoa brown, which is another favorite. And then we have Palm, which is a golden beige. So that is Skywash. Let me keep going with my skincare routine. We're gonna breeze through it. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my vitamin C serum, if I can find it, by Hippie. Vitamin C serum is like my new obsession. I've been using it for over a year now, and I can see such a bright difference on my skin. And I like to do it twice a day, but if you haven't used vitamin C before, I would start off in the evenings and then work your way into applying it twice a day. And I know y'all are gonna say that I apply my skincare really rough, but I promise it's not, okay? It's not. Next, I'm gonna put in hyaluronic acid, which is actually, I'm using a new brand now because I couldn't find The Ordinary in Ulta. This is the Inkey list. Yeah, it's in Sephora, and now it's also really affordable, around the same price as The Ordinary. And I like it, so I'll be using this as well. And that is just another way for me to add moisture to my skin. Because your girl has dry skin, like super dry skin. And I'm just patting that in. Normally I would do this on like soaking wet skin, like my skincare routine, because both my vitamin C serum and this product obviously has hyaluronic acid in it, which actually does best, or works best, when it's on pretty damp skin. So after that, I'm going to be putting on my Caffeine solution by The Ordinary. This has been helping with my under eyes because they're naturally pretty dark. They don't get puffy, but this has been helping reduce the appearance of my under eye circles. So I'm curious to see how this is going to look like over the course of like a month to like 3 months, because that's when I usually see the most progress when I use a skincare product. So the fact that I've already kind of started to like it and it's only been like a week is pretty exciting. Great. So that's my under eye. I am also going to use an eye cream by Glossier just for a little more moisture boost. Y'all tell me if I'm overdoing it though. If I just need to use the caffeine solution and not eye cream as well. And look at me, I'm using my ring finger because I saw in the description, in the comments, that y'all were telling me to be more gentle with my skin, and y'all are right. I do read the comments. I'm sorry, I'll do better with responding. But yeah, I do see the suggestions and the recommendations, so thank you for like caring about my skin, because we are trying to look 24 at 44, okay? We love it. Aging gracefully. I don't mind the idea of aging, I just want to do it gracefully. Cool. We're gonna go in with my moisturizer. I am back to using the Sephora moisturizer. I just haven't found a moisturizer that I like I'm obsessed with. I'm like, this one, I'm like, it's cool. It does the job. But I feel like I could still find one that I like a little bit more. So, loading. But it doesn't break me out or anything. I tried the Milk Makeup Moisturizer, and it was just a little too thick for me. So I stopped using it, and I'm pretty sure it like was just making my products not go on very well. So I stopped using it and switched back. We're also gonna put on sunscreen, which is also by Glossier. And I'm just gonna apply that directly in my skin. I am so glad daylight savings was last night, or I guess this morning. Even though we lost an hour and I woke up like disoriented because I was like, I don't know what time it is. I need sun. Like, I have been so sad this winter, and like not being able to go out and like be outside and it being so cold. Even though this has not been the coldest winter, it's actually been a kind of warm winter for the South at least. So I'm just ready for it to be warm, even though I hate when it gets too hot. I need a nice medium. That's what I need, a nice little in-between. Okay, and the last skincare product, which is kind of also helpful for makeup, is gonna be Futuredew, which I'll just be using one pump all over my skin for that underneath glow. So skin is all prepped. We're gonna jump into the face. Hi, editing Damola here. I just wanted to be really transparent about the fact that I am not using the skin tint that I had originally planned. I was going to use the ILIA Beauty skin tint, but it just went real awry. I am still using the Glossier skin tint in this video. That was not the original plan. I will do a full video on my thoughts on ILIA Beauty in general, including their skin tint, and just share more of my thoughts, because it doesn't work for me, unfortunately. But I want to just have a full video about that so that y'all can see what I'm talking about separately from everything else that's happening. Okay, back to the video. Okay, I've washed my face. We're back with skin tint. I'm wearing the shade G3. And it just goes on so much better. I'm like sad it didn't work out, because I'm always here for trying new brands, because like you never know what you might find. But so far right now, skin tint is my fave, and I hope to find another one that could be part of the arsenal, but so far this is what we got. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, because I have to do my brows all over again, so we're just gonna zoom through this step. I do need to do a mask at some point, because I feel like my skin is like clogged up. So I think I'm gonna do like an Aztec clay mask tonight for a little self-care moment. And maybe that will make me feel like my skin's acting right, because I feel like it hasn't been on 100 lately. For me. Let me say that, because I know everyone's skin, we each know what good skin looks like for us. They don't look as good as the first time around, but we'll come back to that. I'll blend before I put on my boy brow. Okay, that's what we're working with. Let me do my boy brow really quickly, and then we can finally get to Skywash, which is why y'all are probably here, which took forever for us to get to. But what I'm gonna do, because I have eyelid eyelids, is I'm gonna also put some powder on my eyelids before I apply eye wash or Skywash. I'm getting really confused, I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna do I think with this product, because I have used it a couple times, or at least the shade I'm about to use I've worn, and I think the key is to making sure your eye is prepped correctly. It is a cream to powder product, and you have to work fast. You can't just swipe it on and go. Also, the thing that I started to realize more is I think I like to use brushes more, even with like these single shadow type products, because it just makes blending a lot easier. So we're gonna go ahead and use Terra on my eyelid, and I'm actually gonna bring you in a little bit closer so that you can see every detail. Okay, so you're zoomed in, and I'm gonna be taking Terra, and I'm gonna go ahead and just swipe it on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna blend out with the brush. But like, this color is everything to me. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Ugh, I'm obsessed. So I'm actually gonna keep it more concentrated on the lid. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, but I'm also gonna blend out like the edges because I want my lid to be the most concentrated. I'm sorry if it's not focusing, but that's how one layer is looking with me just like diffusing the edges a little bit. As far as the other shades, the only other one I've used is Echo, which I also really enjoy. I have my reservations about the other shades just because I don't know if it's gonna show up because it is already so sheer. I actually did do a swatch. Yeah, but some people were telling me I could probably try a couple other ones and it'll work. And I'm like, okay, maybe for another day. But for now, I'm going to stick to the ones I love. At least for demoing it for you. So here's the second layer. I do like the fact that it is buildable. So depending on what your mood is, you could keep it more sheer, or you can do what I'm doing and build it up. They weren't kidding about it being a powder product because it is drying down pretty matte. But so far, so good. So I'm thinking I'm going to do one more layer because I kind of want to be more intense today. So if someone can figure out how to like make glossy lids last, I would be here for it because I could see this in like a glossy color or glossy finish and I'd be obsessed. But of course with glosses, a lot of creasing happens. So I can understand why they decided to stick with a more, sorry about the lighting, a more matte finish. So this is what it looks like. Very diffused color, but I'm really into it. So before I go to the other eye, I'm actually going to be using some bronzer to kind of warm it up a little bit, like help blend it out a little bit. But I wanted to, well, let me do both eyes so that y'all can see it on its own, and then I'll show you the trick I do to kind of bring the look together. Thing is with having curly eyelashes though, is that products get on your eyelashes so easily. I was trying to avoid that, but the mascara will bring them back. So it looks like I might have not diffused it enough on this side. So I'm gonna use that excess to blend it in here. So I did want to let you know that because I'm a Glossier rep, that means I have a link, which is an affiliate link that essentially allows you to get 10% off your purchase, and I get a commission off of that. No way are you obligated to use that if you don't want to. It just helps me. So let me help you help me. Does that make sense? But yeah, my opinions are always going to be honest. And like I said before, not all products will work for me. Not all products are going to be the ones that I like, but I'm happy to share what I do consistently like and be honest about their products. So use it, don't use it, either way, we're cool. Okay, let's keep going. I always like overextend this side of my face when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I'm going to clean that up a little bit. And now here's the fun part. We're going to go skip to my face really quickly. And I recently bought the Fenty Beauty bronzer, but I just heard that they're coming out with a cream bronzer and cream blushes, so I might have to switch it out. But I'm already still a fan of their bronzers, so I might stick with powder. I don't know, but I like the idea of a cream bronzer because I don't really know a lot of brands that have one that are my shade. So we're going to go ahead just to warm up the face, and it goes with this whole like desert vibe that I'm really into. A fluffy brush, that same bronzer, and I'm going to blend that in to my crease just to like create some diffusion, and it kind of deepens it out a little bit. And I'm also going to put that in my lower lash line. I might blend it out just a little bit more in the corner. Just to bring down that intensity just a smidge. Because I think I brought up the orange a little bit higher on my other eyelid, so I'm trying to fix that. I'm going to take Glossier's Colorside in the shade Hardcore Velvet, which is like one of my favorite colors. And I'm going to put that just on the outside, on the bottom lower lash. And I'm going to blend that out. I don't know why I'm obsessed with doing that. That's been like my thing, is putting like green in my lower lash. But I'm kind of obsessed with it. Okay, great. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm going to put any blush on. I'm going to keep it very simple. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Milani Make It Dewy setting spray, which has been like my new favorite of setting everything. And I do this before I put on mascara because I don't want anything to run. And the mascara I'm going to be using is the ILIA Beauty mascara, one of my favorites. They sent me a full size one, so I was like, y'all love me. Thank you. I like this for a more elongated, but also still has some volume in there. And for a clean beauty mascara, I feel like this is pretty incredible. So the only thing about Skywash is that it does, when you look really close, get into the creases of your eyelids. I have a very creased eyelid, so maybe that could be fixed with some primer, because I definitely did not prime. I just put some powder on my lids. But that's just something to be aware of as well, is that you might have to prime. That's something that you normally do with eyeshadow. And just to keep it simple, I'm going to do Glossier's red lip gloss. Okay, y'all, this is my finished look. Let me know what you think about Skywash, if you plan on using them, how you feel, if you've already tried them. Let's have a conversation in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. I'll see you later. Bye.